Okay, here's the Twin Famicom. Very heavy unit. So with all the Japanese writing, obviously this was not meant to be released in America. So basically, I believe this is an NES Super System. You know, a regular Nintendo 8-bit system. Okay, I assume this is going to be 100 volt. Okay. Oh, here we are. Konami. So it came from Sharp, a major manufacturer, but this seems to be a product of Konami. Obviously, they make a lot of video games. This looks like the item for Super Nintendo for the audio video, so maybe it came here first. Okay. DC 7.6 volts. There seems to be another expansion port. Okay, now I'm going to turn this around. So this is DC instead of AC. The joy pads are a pretty cool feature here. Now here's the black unit. I can't read this. Pretty much same stuff. Turn it around. Same thing. Get some writing. There's some writing here. Writing here. Probably telling you to go scratch. Okay, so this was obviously not meant for sales in Europe or America. Here's what the joy pads look like. Really nice looking. Here's the Twin Famicom Red, number 2, number 1. Okay. Since I'm here and I have a Super Nintendo model number 2, I've showed you others, but I'll look at this one to see if this is anything unique. Okay, here we go. Here's the AV jack that I was showing you on the Twin Famicom. It looks a lot like this, the same one on the Super Nintendo, which means that apparently they had been contemplating this design years before the Super Nintendo was released. This is 10 volts. Obviously there's a difference between DC and AC. So this says DC 10 volt, but obviously AC is 120 volts. So this plugs into 120 volt AC, but it's coming out DC. The mega amp is something you have to look out for. See, back in the olden days, they didn't have the differential in mega amps, meaning if you had a 9 volt jack, it would work on any 9 volt jack. Now, if you have, see this? This is 10 volts. You could get another 10 volt jack, and it would burn out this system if it has different mega amps. I've learned that the hard way. Here's the Bally the Astrocade, I believe this is, okay? Damn. Oh, here we go. Turn this upside down here. Okay, here we go. Okay, pretty cool. Look, you've got 4 joypad ports. Although I believe that the joypads were not very comfortable, if I'm not mistaken. They, I have some I'll show you later, like little thin joypads that couldn't maneuver very well. There's the on-off switch, in a pretty bad spot. Okay, so at least 4 joypads, it means they were trying. The games were very simple here. I believe they were simpler than Atari 2600, even though the system came out a lot later. Okay, Astrovision Arcade. Model ABA 1002. There it is, Astrovision in Iowa. Now, why did I say Bally Astrocade? Because they came out with regional systems, similar to the Sears Super Arcade. So, this design comes from Bally's, I believe. Okay, you can correct me if I'm wrong, okay? And finally, at this time they were trying to combine a lot of board games with electronics. And as you know, soon thereafter, games such as Life and Monopoly came onto computer. When Life came onto computer, it was horrible. It took literally 2 minutes for each move, which means every time you moved your character on the Commodore 64 version, you would have to actually sit there and wait 2,000 for the computer to tabulate it. So it was a pretty sad case. Turn this around. And there's some sort of writing here, I can't even read it. It said Lakeside Games, a division of Leisure Dynamics Incorporated. I thought that was, they make porno flicks or some crap. Oh, no, sorry, that's Leisure Time. There it is. Okay. Sign off.